reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. They'll return it from inside the 5. The Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they have gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with them. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Using his legs, it's Brooks. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's a quick grab. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball handed off. He gets loose. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the move now. Putting toward the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Canes line it up with first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Canes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he had that one in the end zone. deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the grab. They can't stop him. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Quick throw to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Pump over the middle. It's Brooks. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
I mean, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense behind the 6 now in second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside.
Lauders into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Miami, 14, Alabama, 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tide. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They can move right down the field for a touchdown. As the first down is still going. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this battle.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Crowd made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First and 10 now for the offense. Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Using his legs here. Finding some room with the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Hurricanes move into the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Throw to the running back in the flat. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for first down yardage.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Completion makes it second and short. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense has reached the red zone now. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Slides the quick throw. Touchdown, Bama. Strong game by this quarterback.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, but we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. It's their first of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Getting set for second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. Senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. When receivers are running good routes, he has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now, it is not working.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the left side. We'll get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He makes the grab. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Canes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bought some time, now lets it go.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. No, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Got pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. And the Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down. Second down and long plays become
avoid 3rd and long. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes, to put them on top now. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
35, Alabama, 28.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Pass caught. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they try them little, but stuck for no gain. 3rd down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's caught for a huge pickup. And down inside the 30 now. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And it's a bunch formation.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down. This guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They mix it up with a run. He's got the force and still going. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
42, Alabama, 28.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And now the handoff. Gets some space and on the 30. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the offense trots back out on the field again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
49, Alabama, 35.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Makes a quick grab. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Timeout called by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. 2 and clock with the running game. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed